He wasn't born into privilege or instant stardom. Yet from the very beginning, there was a quiet intensity, a commanding presence, sharp focus, and natural authority that made him impossible to ignore. Kenan Imirzalioglu didn't simply become a leading man in Turkish television. He redefined what strength, depth, and charisma could look like on screen. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you enjoy deep dives into iconic careers, real journeys, and the stories behind legendary names, make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. Kenan Imirzalioglu was born on June 18, 1974, in Balıkesir, Turkey. Raised in a modest family with strong values, his early life was far removed from cameras and fame. Academically gifted, he studied mathematics at Yildiz Technical University, a path that reflected his disciplined and analytical nature long before acting entered the picture. Everything changed in 1997 when he won the Best Model of Turkey and later Best Model of the World. That victory didn't just introduce him to the entertainment industry. It positioned him as a rare blend of intellect, physical presence, and screen potential. Unlike many models who fade quickly, Kenan treated the opportunity as a foundation, not a shortcut. His acting debut came with Deli Yürek, a series that became a cultural phenomenon. Playing Yusuf Miraglu, Kenan captured the spirit of rebellion, honor, and emotional conflict in a way that resonated deeply with audiences. The role transformed him into a household name and established his signature style: intense, principled, and quietly powerful. Rather than chasing constant visibility, Kenan made deliberate choices. Projects like Ezel elevated his status from star to legend. As Ezel actor, he delivered one of the most complex performances in Turkish television history, layered with betrayal, revenge, vulnerability, and psychological depth. The series achieved international acclaim and remains a benchmark for quality storytelling. He continued this trajectory with Karadei, portraying Mahir Kara, a man torn between justice and love, and later became the face of intelligence and composure as the long-running host of Kim Millionaire Olmak Ister. Each role reinforced his image as a figure of authority and trust, both fictional and real. Kenan's career is defined by restraint. He avoids overexposure, appears rarely but impactfully, and prioritizes substance over frequency. This selective approach has protected his mystique in an industry driven by constant visibility, allowing every return to feel significant. Off-screen, his life reflects the same discipline. In 2016, he married actress Sinem Kobel in a widely admired yet dignified union. Together, they maintain a low profile, focusing on family and privacy rather than spectacle. Kenan is known for his reserved demeanor, rarely engaging in controversy or unnecessary media narratives. Financially, his success mirrors his career philosophy. His estimated net worth is built through high-profile acting roles, long-term brand partnerships, and selective endorsements, accumulated steadily over decades rather than through short-lived hype. What truly distinguishes Kenan Imirzalioglu is longevity. From action-driven dramas to psychological thrillers, from leading roles to cultural influence, he has sustained relevance without reinventing himself for trends. Instead, he refined his craft, strengthened his presence, and let consistency speak louder than noise. As of 2026, Kenan Imirzalioglu stands as more than an actor. He represents discipline, patience, and timeless masculinity in Turkish entertainment, a figure whose legacy is built not on volume, but on impact. That brings us to the end of today's feature. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. A presence so composed yet commanding, a gaze so intense yet controlled that audiences instinctively paid attention. Emre Kivilcim didn't simply appear on screen as another actor in a competitive industry. He built his own path, transforming discipline and ambition into one of the most recognizable rising careers in Turkish television. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight. Hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Emre Kivilcim was born on September 2, 1990, in Malatya, Turkey. Long before television cameras and international streaming platforms, he was focused on education and structure, eventually studying at Kenan Imirzalioglu University. His early path was not built inside acting academies alone, but through steady personal development and a strong sense of direction. Performance became an extension of that discipline rather than a sudden impulse. His entry into the entertainment world began with modeling, where his sharp features and confident posture quickly attracted attention. Yet modeling was only the beginning. Determined to move beyond appearance and into performance, he pursued acting with seriousness, studying character work and on-screen technique. The transition marked the start of a career defined by steady growth. He gained significant recognition through the historical drama Elif, where he portrayed Kenan Imirzalioglu. The role introduced him to a broad audience, both in Turkey and internationally, as the series expanded across global markets. His calm intensity and controlled emotional delivery resonated strongly with viewers. Another major milestone arrived with Turkish, a Dalton Kilisai, a historical production that allowed him to embody strength, tradition, and heroic depth. Taking on physically demanding scenes and period storytelling, he demonstrated versatility beyond modern drama roles. His career continued to evolve with leading performances in series that highlighted romance, action, and emotional conflict. With each project, he refined his screen presence, balancing masculinity with vulnerability. Rather than relying solely on appearance, he built credibility through consistency and preparation. Off-screen, Emre Kivilcim maintains a lifestyle rooted in discipline. Fitness and physical training play a central role in his routine, supporting the demanding nature of historical and action roles. His public image reflects composure and restraint, often sharing glimpses of training sessions, travel, and professional shoots rather than excess. As his popularity expanded beyond Turkey, his social media presence grew rapidly, attracting international fans drawn to Turkish drama productions. Brand collaborations and endorsements followed, aligning him with lifestyle and fashion campaigns that reflect his refined yet masculine image. Financially, his success extends through television contracts, film roles, endorsements, and digital influence. While exact figures remain private, his consistent leading roles and expanding global audience position him among the commercially valuable actors of his generation. What sets Emre apart is controlled intensity. In an industry where dramatic exaggeration can dominate, he often leads with quiet strength. Whether portraying a protective hero or a conflicted romantic lead, he anchors his performances in grounded emotion. That authenticity strengthens his longevity. As of 2026, Emre Kivilcim stands as a prominent figure in modern Turkish television and historical cinema. His journey from a young man in Malatya to internationally streamed productions reflects patience, preparation, and strategic career choices. Rather than chasing fleeting fame, he continues building a career shaped by discipline and steady elevation. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.